Hello everybody and what is up? Today we are on HAIRJU with another Eye in the Sky video. We are going to have Russia versus US on this game. So I can't wait to see how this turns out. We're going to see a lot of cool moments, a lot of cool heli drops. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, we have breakout from the US, immediately pushing missile silo underground with 2 full lodges. One logi crashes, one crashes into the back of it. But honestly, on this map, on this layer, it looks like the Russians are going to be taking a western approach with the boats, going to airfield for some reason.
Good luck out there, 3.
These boats might catch the other ones off guard. They're going to meet in the middle.
Standing by.
You know, people gotta get in the habit of volunteering to be commander.
And only one has a 50 on it. Do they have eyes on the enemy boats to their east? They do. One person gets killed. That's 2. That's the driver of the back boat. 1 boat down. Here we go. Coming around the corner. 50 lighting up that boat. 1 getting taken out on the Russian side. This boat combat is real, ladies and gentlemen. Both reloading. Who will reload in time? Seems like the PKM reloads. 50 gets taken out. Open around the corner. 1 gets taken out. 2 gets taken out. There is a whole entire US squad. Takes out 1 boat, leaving 1 Cord Russian boat by himself. Whole entire squad missing this 1 boat. Cord is just going away. The driver dies, leaving the Cord by himself, and that is all the Russian boats gone off the map. Amazing job by the squad to kind of just delay that Russian push with the logistics boats. Alright, we are looking at missile silo being capped right now, along with Swamp Homestead. But we do have, over here, slowly pushing their way, a BTR, that's a BTR head on it. That will be the MTLB, or the BMP 1AM. That is the BMP 1AM. Pushing up. Trying to, with its move marker on where this US squad is. Maybe they will get taken out. Maybe they will escape in time from the BMP. But other than the boats, we do not have contact yet whatsoever. First point for the Russians have been captured. And it looks like the US are gradually capturing their first point as well. We have a 1-man MTLB looking to just stay on this with his move mark somewhere over here so he can kind of get set up and wait for the US boat team that is over towards the southwest. Maybe they will be able to catch them off guard. Maybe not. We will see in the upcoming future. But US captures their first point, missile silo. This is actually very interesting over here. Squad 4 over on the airfield getting set up. Is that a logistics vehicle? Transport? Let's see. It is a logistics vehicle. Coming up on them. We just missed them.
Can you mark that on the map?
They might be getting a hab up for mortars or for a back hab to push construction site. But we will see. Not a lot of infantry contact or armor contact on the ground right now. The only contact we've gotten so far is in the water, but we do have right here a transport with a couple of with a squad right here, about 6 guys in this, 6 or 7, and they are pushing up further from HAIRJU outskirts, and they are, I'm guessing they might be going to construction site or the US's 3rd point, Metz. Oh, just announced in command chat, helicopters, the UH-60s are up and spawned, so they will be able to give out scouting orders, tactical marks, or troop transport, which I'm hoping to see some good troop transport in this game. We got Sergeant Meow Meow taking off first in the heli by himself, but over here we do seem to have some people in this UH-60. Whiskey Reagan and Dickie right here coming up with Batman. Linda is the pilot. I believe that's Linda is the pilot. No, Batman is the pilot. Here we go, taking off.
If it lets you, press X and then scroll up.
Disky Chowder, the pilot of this heli, in charge of all these infantrymen's life. Let's get some cinematic footage right here.
They don't have a delay.
Alright. That mark you went for the third cap is quiet, so we're gonna sit there.
Looks like we have some Russians. We got Rare in a boat by himself, trying to save it as best as he can, but comes around the corner. There's a boat full of U.S. members. Rare ramming that boat.
People are there now.
With both UH-60s up, one scouting, one doing troop transport. This is actually a very interesting play by this helicopter pilot. As a helicopter pilot myself, I would not be skyboxing like this. Kind of staying towards really high in the sky. I'd be flying fast and low on this map because of how much tree cover there is. Looks like Wheat Farm has been captured by U.S. We might be getting some infantry contact between Russian and U.S. squads, but we do have a squad over on Metz right now. Construction site is clear, but we do have a tank up to the north that could change the tide of the game for the U.S. if it does decide to hold construction site. Let's see if it turns right here. It actually turns up towards the north for some reason.
Enemy boat spotted on the 6 mark. Looks like somebody's shooting at it.
Maybe holding this long road right here, waiting for a U.S. vehicle to just come into its path. Well, let's look over towards Squad 6 Logi. Let's find that real quick. One of the helis just got shot out of the sky. That was the full heli with a squad inside of it. Batman or Dickie getting shot down. But we do have a two-man team right here. Pushing by themselves. Very close on the HAIRJU outskirts. A secondary tank actually was probably the one that shot that UH-60 down. Amazing shot by this guy. We do have some of our first infantry contact right here. Coming up a little firefight. We got a 50 lighting up this Russian vehicle. MTLB gets hit by AT though. We got two 50s.
Alright, I'm holding orders now.
150 actually, 1249. The MTLB gets taken out by Lat Kid, but little do they know to their southeast is another Russian squad. M249 finally figures out what's happening, starts laying down fire, takes out Pero. Donald Trump coming around the corner looking to take out this M249 to help out his team's push. M249 is reloading while Donald Trump is pushing up as far as he can.
Be resupplied by chopper, or is that we trying to keep quiet?
I don't know if he knows. There's still a guy in this M249. Donald Trump gets taken out. Last U.S. infantryman is Polish Knight. Gets taken out by Russian forces to the southeast. That is two Humvees off of the U.S. side, just alone in the middle of this map. But we do have a resupply by the Squad 6 heli hovering in the tree line, trying to stay out of the sight of those two T-72s and the T-90. Construction site is being captured, but little do they know to the northwest, a U.S. squad is pushing in. They do not want construction site to be taken. Looks like mortars finally coming in on construction site. Right now, let's look at the ticket count, 257 to 301. Looks very, kind of similar in the ticket count, only 50 away, but that 50 tickets can decide about who wins and who loses. Construction site might be one of the main places being fought over this game, based off how it looks on the map right now. We got a lot of Russian infantry to the east side of the map, to the north of HAIRJU outskirts, with the MBT pushing up with infantry support. This just looks amazing, having the MBT have infantry support whatsoever. A lot of teams don't work together like this, and it's just great to see. But we do have right here some infantry contact with a radio, with the U.S. figuring out that there is maybe a radio over here or a spawn point rally. We have Rare and X-Ray, with Rare shooting a RPG frag at the U.S., not getting any confirmed kills, but X-Ray by himself running up, protecting the radio, just holding this tree line, waiting for U.S. to come into his sights. But we do have Squad 7 at construction site to the north side of construction site, and the Russians, they are ready. It looks like they are all facing towards... Oh, but we have a trade right here with Mudlark and Markov. Looks like Brenda gets confirmed eyes with Union.
Be careful, they're in the woods directly. 008.
Brenda getting taken out by boat headshot.
Clear to lay hate with those mortars. I told my guys not to push. Just hit him with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down. I'm shooting like.
Well, this
5
grenade
more
bounces back.
For your guys to push in and secure.
We only have 3 U.S. people on the point right now.
Yep, he's cooking.
Not taking it. These Russians are held down on the tops and in these windows of these buildings on construction site, waiting for U.S. to come into their sights. But we do have a tank, I believe. Oh, it's an MTLB. Coming up to support. We have a U.S. boat pushing all the way to the east, with the owner of DMH right here, Reishi, at the very end of this boat.
You can push you guys and secure the radio.
Maybe they are looking to get a HAB down for an attack. But we'll come back to them in a second. We have the MBT pushing in, coming to give support on construction site. MTLB seems to be backing off towards the east. But as I said earlier, it does look like this construction site is going to be the main place of contact. This U.S. guy unknown to Gevi, taking him out with iron sights. T-72 firing its first shot towards the U.S. infantry. BT is stationary, so at any time with one good place shot, this MBT could get tracked. Let's look towards Reishi's squad, setting up a radio towards the east side, right behind the tank that's on construction site. Looks like they're trying to push up for this flank, setting down a HAB on this lower west side, or at least trying to. Already, HAB is placed down for the attack for the U.S. with a tank driving right by, unknown to this HAB. We do have a Russian push on Metz over here, with only a small amount of U.S. able to defend, but we do have a big Russian presence around it. So this might be bad for the U.S. with them so focused on a construction site. They are straight up ignoring their point that they're supposed to be defending. We got Donald Trump running in. Oh, Donald Trump gets taken out by awesome crew.
Fuck, I'm tagged up.
But all around them, they are surrounded.
Yeah, we're getting pushed hard on Metziklaya. We do not have enough people to defend and get the radio again.
Exactly. If you just heard that that squad leader, he just made his command know that we are not able to defend this point
I don't know, we've been
whatsoever.
for a while, so we haven't been getting any
With no infantry support on that point and everything being pushed towards construction site, it doesn't look great for the U.S. side right now. Ticket count is 227 to 267, only about 30 to 40 tickets away from each other. The Russians are capturing their Mets point because of how much the U.S. was concerned about capturing construction site. This is not looking good. We are down to 194 tickets on the U.S. side, so it is just not good for the U.S. at this point in time. Looks like the heli has landed to drop supplies for their hab back here to defend Wheat Farm, to try to keep some kind of tickets from bleeding, but it doesn't look like the Russians are going to be giving up at this time. With the heli getting engaged by AA. Right here we have this U.S. team member, Mitsu,
pretty far away, but
in this bathroom in the building by themselves.
Dude, I'm coming in for landing.
Already taking out one person trying to come up the stairs, holding this room for their life. One more person coming up, takes him out. Teutonic Badger.
They're close.
Get a grenade out, throwing it.
Got you.
Bouncing back into the room.
where do you need supplies?
Not taking Mitsu out. Re-throwing the grenade. Using the smoke as concealment to push out.
Holy shit.
I4.
Are you down? No, you're not.
Squad 11, how hot is it on you right now? You got a lot of
Skater
enemies
Kid and
around you?
Caveman are pushing Mitsu right now.
We seem to stop the cap here, so yeah, double new.
Yeah, we can cap it back now. We have more than enough people.
This is do or die from Mitsu. Are they going to be able to
Cleared
take
him
out?
For the most part.
Oh wow, they think he's outside. Mitsu waiting for anybody to come around this corner through the door. Gets eyes on some movement.
I'm trying, man. Give me a second.
Yep, take your time.
It won't pull out the fucking bandage.
Going down their knives! Skater Kid, Mitsu gets lit up a little bit, running out of the building with the knife.
Don't know if it's accurate or not, just letting you know.
Like 6 different times.
Very good.
Mitsu healing, now holding the stairway. Mitsu not being greedy, pushing around the corner. Neo Sunday coming up though, pushing up the stairs with Caveman on the other side of that wall.
I got it.
Mets being capped back by the U.S. side, which is very surprising.
Yeah,
I mean, what an amazing pushback from the U.S. We have a whole entire squad, maybe 2 squads on construction site waiting for them to capture Mets back to capture this point. So it's just an amazing work by the U.S. coordinating this pushback on the Mets and holding construction site at the same time to gain control of these points, to gain tickets as well. 3 looking to land right where the enemies are, unknown to their position.
I don't think you can get a boat there. Well, that would be a really far way to get a boat over.
Coming over the tree lines, trying to land in this field,
2 or 3 you can
giving the
fly over and
Russians
see if they can
time.
spot a radio, I can try to hit it.
Looks like we're losing the I4 hab.
The hab at I4 is going down.
Looks like they finally have eyes on the heli. Will this BMB be able to take any shot at it? Doesn't look like it.
I'm sending some more mortars over to you.
Metz is capped by the U.S. at this point in time, and construction site is just free of any Russian contact. So this is just going to be a free point for the U.S. to capture. Moving on to HAIRJU outskirts. This one is going to be definitely interesting, seeing how it's going to play out. The MBT finally moving in, trying to support their team. Crossing the train tracks right now. Going over the bridge. Getting ready, thirsty for any eyes on U.S. troops. The U.S. are trying their best to hold this point. Only a handful of U.S. infantrymen on this point by themselves, while construction site just got captured by Squad 7, finally moving on to HAIRJU outskirts. This one is definitely going to be interesting to see how they push from construction site and on to HAIRJU outskirts. Are they going to set up a defense on construction site, or are they going to leave it like the last point and have to recapture it? It does seem like a U.S. squad wants to get a hab up over here or something to push HAIRJU outskirts, but they don't have any logistical vehicle to set it up. The only thing that is logistical is the MTOB for the Russian side, but sadly they cannot place down a radio with an enemy vehicle nearby. Since command took down that hab, they are pushing on to HAIRJU outskirts, which is just empty. No Russian presence whatsoever.
Alright, I'll hit that habit you guys marked.
There's enemy tank on the north side road. Looks like it's accurate.
But the command doesn't know. Tank is coming back to support their point, knowing that their fob got taken down.
We have one chevron on outskirts. We need more people though.
Like the commander just said, one chevron on outskirts. The Russians have to move in on this point right now, or else it is game. I mean, there's basically nothing the Russians can do if they do capture this, because all the U.S. needs to do is pick up a squad with a heli, bring it onto warehouse, and then that is just like the ticket rate is going to be immense. We have 194 tickets on the U.S. side to 161 on RGF. The MBT is putting fire down onto HAIRJU as their point.
I'm gonna take down this radio at G4 and build a new hab with the supplies in it. Probably gonna come to commander.
Only 2 U.S. infantry on construction site, Whiskey Reagan and Who's Danielle. But we do have secondary MBT putting fire down.
Tank is watching us though, so maybe not now. We have enemy tank watching over us. He is pushing in now.
We have HAIRJU outskirts halfway capped right now. Only need a couple more minutes to get it neutralized. But this is definitely going to be interesting here. We have both helis flying in formation together.
Might be able to recover this radio. Give us a second.
And tell me when it's good.
Tank is now right with us, but we are still capping. We're about to neutral.
If you want me to, I can throw smoke on his ass if you got a good mark for him.
That 12 mark that you just had?
This UH-60 looking to get guys down, or they might be just his door gunners.
No. Tank is on my move mark.
Seen.
Enemy tank marked.
3, don't supply the top. 3, don't rush, supply the top.
Tail rotor taken out of the UH-60.
They have vehicles crossing the
rotoring both sides.
Right
amazing shot by Rare. Oh my god. What a good shot by Rare. All of the infantrymen dismounting. That is going to be hurting for the UH-60 and the US side. Rare getting taken out.
More playing on the enemy tank.
But oh my god.
We've lost the gap. We cannot cap with just one team.
Construction site still empty of any Russian presence. Most of it towards the west side of the map. This game does seem to be coming close to an end here. If the U.S. just captures HAIRJU outskirts, about quarter of the way there right now, this might be endgame for the Russian side. All right, but HAIRJU outskirts is being recapped by the Russian side right now. All right, so this looks like a complete flip of what was happening. The Russians are capping back their point HAIRJU outskirts, and construction site is full of the Russian team, or just two on it. Not really full, but kind of the similar. But we do have Russian presence waiting for them to recapture HAIRJU outskirts so they can start the cap on construction site. And once again, no defense on Mets right now or construction site. It just seems that it's just a push, then a fallback, a push and a fallback. But we will see who wins based off of coordination on this one. That's all it comes to. All the U.S. side needs to do is coordinate another good push on a HAIRJU. HAIRJU outskirts is finally neutralized by the Russians, but it also does seem like they are ready to, the U.S. is ready to put down some fire from the command asset on to this point. Looks like we have a creeping barrage that's going to come on to HAIRJU outskirts coming in a minute. But this, if these guys are outside, like this vehicle right here might get taken out by the barrage. It already looks like it's hurt or smoking at least a little bit.
I don't think you might, because we're kind of pinned here.
But we will see whenever. Sorry about this guy's name, is just www. But this is about to be some insane arty for this push on the HAIRJU outskirts. The U.S. side, all they have to do after this arty is start to push on, and there's a chance that they will be able to capture back this point.
Thank you. Just put as much smoke as you can. We're gonna need it all.
7B will be much happier with more ammo for everything. If you just change the kit.
Yeah.
Alright. Artillery's over. Get it.
Artillery strike is over. It's time. It's now or never for the U.S. to push into this and capture HAIRJU outskirts. BMP finally got taken out by AT, so that is just the free north side or east side to start pushing into HAIRJU. U.S. smoking out, getting ready for this push. Looks like the Russians are finally getting set up onto Warehouse 21.
Amazing work, everybody.
But it also seems like there is a small two-man or just one person left alive. Beef Missile by himself.
Yeah, who built the
Ethanson.
It's me.
Right next to the hab. Dirge coming out, taking out Ethanson. Ethanson is very low HP, but still alive. Dirge waiting inside the hab. U.S. is finally capping back HAIRJU outskirts, and the Russians have to fall back. I mean, there's nothing they can really do with this amount of U.S. presence on here with no armor support. So the Russians are going to have to settle for pulling back to Warehouse 21 to try and defend. Over to the east side of the map, looks like Squad 13 is looking to set up a hab for the attack onto Warehouse 21. There they are.
I'll lay out some mortars on the top of the ridgeline for y'all.
Fuck this.
I'm gonna have Beef Missile dig down that radio.
But the Russian BMP does have eyes and knows that a boat was going towards that direction. They put their move marker on there to let this command squad know, hey, there might be a push coming from the east onto Warehouse 21. Let's look at the ticket count here. Russians lower than the U.S. at 71 remaining, with the U.S. at 106. So this is definitely going to be a close game with ticket count. The whole entire U.S. team on HAIRJU outskirts, with the Russians pushing and the U.S. trying to push towards the southeast to make their way to Warehouse 21. But it looks like Reishi and another squad leader set up a hab or a radio towards the east side of Warehouse, right in the middle of Swamp Homestead and Warehouse. So this might be a really good push or opportunity for the U.S. to start their own push onto Warehouse 21. Oh, but it seems that the Russians, they finally got their arty up, and an artillery strike is going to be coming in onto HAIRJU outskirts from the south. This might be detrimental towards the U.S. side because of how many people are there, but we will see in an upcoming second. Here the arty comes. First round impact.
Enemy artillery coming in on outskirts. Please get inside.
That's 2 U.S. taken out. The ticket count for the U.S. might dwindle. But it does seem most of the U.S. have found cover inside of buildings. That is the end of the Russian arty, not doing as much as they probably thought it would, but the HAB to the east is going down because there is an MTLB pushing right towards the HAB and the radio.
Get it back, even if you could turn back now.
I don't think I am either.
Ooh, but MTLB gets engined by UIU Trooper. But now getting engaged by Recon Vaughn.
So it sounds like they just wasted an artillery strike, because it doesn't look like they're pushing you all.
I think
there's a 50 cal on the radio.
But BMP coming up to the radio, probably going to be able to take it out. Definitely a ticket loss for the U.S. But right now, 47 to 95 tickets. This is coming in close, especially with this radio loss.
We all disagree. Let's just...
It doesn't look like the BMP has eyes on the radio, only eyes on the HAB. Reishi pushing in to try to give any kind of support for Trooper. Oh, but they do have eyes on the radio now, taking shots at it. Reishi getting taken out by the MTLB. BMP finally trying to get some good eyes and defilade on the enemy radio. Want to take it out. That's going to be minus 20 tickets. BMP getting hit once. But he immediately got taken out by Recon Vaughn. Last one's going to be DMH A1. Ticket count right now, 37 to 87. 40 away.
Can you resupply the H7 HAB with build?
It looks like the U.S. are doing a great job on defending HAIRJU outskirts, but I mean, they might be at a disadvantage because of that radio down to the east. Down to 57 to 25 tickets for the U.S. and Russian side. This game is looking really close. It is one radio away of just losing this game. Oh, Squad 10 Heli gets taken out. That's going to be 5 tickets off of the U.S. side, down to 44. Tickets are dwindling on both sides. Who knows who will win at this point? It's like I said, it's one radio or 2 radios away from being taken out.
Hail Mary.
Looks like the U.S. are doing a Hail Mary push.
That's the enemy tank.
This would be a good time to ambush it.
Looks like there is AT by that tank, but will they be able to get a shot off on it?
We're digging down the radio. Provide
overview
floor. Don't get in. Don't get in the building. Just look around.
Enemy tank is tracked.
Oh, I got you. Don't worry. Get the radio down.
Enemy
Tank
tank
is
is
smoked
tracked
out.
and stationary. Smoked out, not able to see anything.
The radio's on bleed.
Is he a airstrike with?
Oh, but here we go. Radio is on bleed. 70 tickets remaining. That is going to be, if that radio bleeds out, it's over for the Russian side. I mean, this might be the end.
I don't know how we're capturing this right now, but that's a Hail Mary of a... Oh, fuck, that's crazy.
This is how we
Oh my god, I didn't even realize Warehouse 21 is being captured. This is going to be the end of the game for Russia. If they lose this point, it is going to be over. There's nothing more they can do. Tank is tracked with its BMP by his side, but there's nothing the Arma can do against the U.S. side with 32 tickets left. Warehouse 21 already a quarter of the way down. 15 tickets remaining for Russia. This is not looking good. This game did last longer than my other Eye in the Sky, but I mean, it was definitely worth it. The combat and infantry, the armor, everything in this game looks amazing. It's going great. 30 tickets to 15 tickets just away, 15 tickets away from the Russians losing down to 14.
We have 2 chevrons in
T-72
Warehouse.
is still tracked.
The radio's bleeding out before.
But we do have a transport coming up with a full amount of Russians getting lit up by the U.S. But the Russians lose it, winning it for the U.S. What an amazing game. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my commentary. And if you did, just leave a like and subscribe if you want more content like this. I love doing Eye in the Sky videos. It is amazing, especially on this server. But again, thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoy this new series that I've been doing. And yeah, see you guys.